What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL and welcome back to another player prop video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. It is Thursday, and once again, if you want to put yourself at the top of your game when it comes to player props on Prizepicks, Underdog, Better, all these other sites, propsmadeeasy.com is the answer. It's only $20 a month, but I'm not going to preach you on it. You should already be a member. If you're not, then you're just tripping and not destined to get the dubs. It's all good, though. Hey, let's get straight into it. PME Tools, NFL. First and foremost, as I say every day right now with NFL has been on the board for a long time. As more sportsbooks add lines, you'll see little fluctuations in the sportsbook differential. That's just because you have more and more sportsbooks adding lines. So there's more and more to take data from. You know, at Props Made Easy, we take every possible sportsbook known to mankind to put into our average sportsbook differential to give you the most accurate representation among the entire industry where these lines are, comparative where Prizepicks has the line, so we could take advantage. Baker Mayfield's line is at 244.5 on Prizepicks. We like the under at a minus 5.5 sportsbook differential, seeing that the average on all sportsbooks is at 239. Okay, so that's a minus 5.5 difference compared to where Prizepicks is. So grab the under on Baker Mayfield. Tua Tagovailoa, line is at 257.5. We like the over on Tua at a 5.5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks average is at a 263. Okay, very solid spot on the over for Tua. Definitely see him having a solid game against Jacksonville. CJ Stroud, again, is expected to have a huge year. 266.5 is the line on Prizepicks. We like the over here. I wouldn't be surprised he throws over 300. 5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this line at 271.5. Dak Prescott, 259.5 on Prizepicks. We like the over at a 5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this line at 264.5. Stephon Diggs, under 68.5 at a minus 4.5 sportsbook differential, with other sportsbooks being at 64. George Pickens, line is at 60.5 on Prizepicks. We like the under at a minus 4 sportsbook differential, with other sportsbooks averaging 56.5. Kirk Cousins, over 245.5 at a 4 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks are at 249.5. So some really solid options on Prizepicks right now for NFL. Moving on to college football. These lines continue to go in our favor. Okay, we've liked the under on Haynes King. His line keeps slowly but surely creeping down lower. I wouldn't be surprised to see his line more around 190. Okay, they actually took his line off the board for a little bit earlier this morning, trying to reconsider what they want to do there. They should have dropped it to 190 then. But instead, they dropped it a couple passing yards down to 194. We still love the under at minus 4.6 sportsbook differential, because when you look at the industry on college football right now, the lines are averaging 189.9. So that's a minus 4.6 sportsbook differential. Malik Benson, we like the under 60.5 receiving yards at a minus 3.8 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks, 56.7. DJ, line is at 263.5 passing plus rushing yards. We like the under at a minus 3.38. Other sportsbooks, when you take the average of all of the sportsbooks who have this line for DJ, line is at 260.12. Okay, that's a minus 3.38 sportsbook differential. Jamal Haynes, under 77.5 rushing yards at a minus 2.7. Other sportsbooks have this at a 74.8. So some really solid options as well for college football. NFL preseason, we have Anthony Richardson. We like the under 75. The line's at 75.5 on Prizepicks. We like the under at a minus 5. Other sportsbooks have this line at 70.5. Okay, so take the advantage on the under Anthony Richardson's passing yards of 75.5. Carson Steele's rushing yards is at 19.5. We like the over at a 2 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this line at 21.5. And then Travion Williams rushing yards at 23.5. We like the over at a 2 sportsbook differential, with other sportsbooks being at a 25.5. Nothing for Canadian Football League. Let's look at MLB real quick. As always, around this time of day, we don't have any green probabilities yet, any green chances to hit, but as the day goes on, you will see more of those. Do we have any goblins? Yes, we do, and we'll talk about goblins in a second, which, by the way, people feasted adding goblins into their slips last night. Absolutely love to see that, man, because look, I understand y'all want the most profit that you can possibly have, but remember what the name of the game is. We're in this game to make profit, regardless. We don't want to continuously lose our ass. We're in this game to make profit. The longer you go trying to hit these big six-mans or adding a six-man of demons and just playing dumb slips, because that's what you see on X, because these guys are trying to promote themselves. If they get lucky and hit, you are doing yourself a disservice, and you will eventually lose enough money to where you can't gamble anymore. You feel what I'm saying? So be smart. If you're in this game to make money, be smart and do it the right way. All right? Take the data, take the player projections, and utilize the data that's at your fingertips at all of these tools. There's so many tools available in the industry. Props Made Easy is the cheapest and is fantastic. So try it out. But anyways, with that being said, Nick Lodolo is at the top of the tool right now at a 52.11% chance to hit. This isn't somebody I would add into my slips because, like I said, I'm incredibly disciplined. I'm patient. I wait for the best plays to pop in. Now, he is a minus 141 odds over on Pinnacle. He has a projection of 5.17 to 0.67 projection differential. So, yes, projection data has the over 4.5 hits allowed. And the highest odds for the over does get up to minus 141 on Pinnacle. So you do have some data supporting the over on Lodolo. But like I said, I would sit back a little bit and wait for some better lines to pop in. Let's look at Underdog Fantasy. You do have a little bit better at a 51.84 over on Underdog, but nothing too crazy. Better picks coming in clutch here with Juan Soto over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We have the 53.3% chance to hit here. Consensus odds are minus 140. Now, if you're new, the consensus odds, we take all the sports books in the industry and we average them into one line, okay, to give you the most accurate representation of where the odds are here. Now, if the PME pick shows over, this is the odds, the consensus odds for the over. Okay, so it's minus 140 on the over when you look at consensus odds. It gets as high as minus 145 over on Bet Online. And then the player projections 2.22, a 0.72 projection differential. So you're taking every bit of data into consideration. Remember, these sports books pay a ton of money to have the most accurate data they can to make these lines what they are. So take advantage of how much resources these sports books put into making these lines to take advantage of where the line is heavy on one side or the other. Okay, and then you put the projection data on the same side as well. You can rest assured, like, okay, this play isn't boosted up by somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about. This play is boosted for rightfully so because the data supports it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why we have plus EV plus projection data at Props Made Easy. That's why the green probabilities that you see here are not only going to be because they're EV. It's going to be because the player projection data as well is on the same side. So we're just checking as many boxes as we can to be the best, make the best decisions that we possibly can in this industry. So Juan Soto's over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And then we have Osvaldo Bido, under 4.5 hits allowed at a 53.25% chance to hit. Minus 139.5 consensus odds. Gets as high as minus 145 on Bovada and a projection of 4.4. So some good data there over on Better Picks. DraftKings Pick6, we can always lean on to get some solid data. Nick Lodolo, over 16.5 outs is 54.92% chance to hit. Why is that? Because the consensus odds throughout the entire industry are at minus 149.5 on this play. It gets as high as minus 179 on Pinnacle. Projection of 17.07, a 0.57 projection differential. This right here is the exact reason why DraftKings Pick6 is a legitimate ATM for Props Made Easy members. We have been absolutely dominating DraftKings Pick6 and just consistently cashing day in and day out on slips from there. So take advantage of the data here for DraftKings Pick6 for sure. Michael Toglia, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs is at 53.62%. Minus 141.6 consensus odds. Gets as high as minus 155 on DraftKings and a projection of 1.6. So some really, really good options, especially the Nick Lodolo play here. All right, Boom Fantasy, nothing too crazy. Over on Dabble, you got Spencer Arrighetti, over 2.5 earned runs is 53.82% chance to hit. Because the consensus odds are over minus 142, and it gets as high as minus 155 over on, what is that, BetMGM. Projection of 4.35. So we like the over on his earned runs here against Baltimore. Baltimore has been fantastic. Look for them to get to Arrighetti today. Vivid Picks, we have Arrighetti over here as well, over his 2.5 earned runs. Let's go back to Prizepicks and let's look at the best goblins. We do have a better play that popped in at 52.08. Oh, actually, sorry, the other one just went away. So the other one was better. It was like 52.1 something or something. So be patient. Wait for those green chances to hit. But if you want some good probability plays while there's none right now, you can go and you can always play some goblins. I get it. The payout's not as high. But if you put Justin Steele and Freddie Peralta in a slip together, you can double your money and take the most minimal risks you'll be taking that you could possibly take today. Yes, it's sports betting. You could still lose. But by taking these two plays, you're taking two plays that are nearly 60% chances to hit. In the sports betting industry, you don't really have this often. Okay, so Justin Steele, Freddie Peralta. Justin Steele over 4.5 Ks is 57.96% chance to hit. Minus 166 consensus odds. Gets as high as minus 170. Projection of 6.95. A 2.45 projection differential on that 4.5. Freddie Peralta, we like the over 4.5 hits allowed at a 57%. Minus 152 consensus. Gets as high as minus 165 over on BetMGM and a projection of 5.71. So you're getting a couple plays that have fantastic chances to hit, and you can double your money. Yeah, it's not as much profit as if you take non-goblins, but you can double your money taking least risk here, pairing up Justin Steele and Freddie Peralta. So I do personally, if I don't have a ton, we don't have a ton of value on the Prizepicks board, you don't have to force anything. Prizepicks wants you to force shit. They make their lines super duper tight so that the only options you have are forcing. You feel what I'm saying? When you look at the regular at Props Made Easy, if you look on Prizepicks and all you see is yellow, that's because Prizepick is encouraging you to play. At this point, they're encouraging you to play plays that are not the greatest. They're forcing you, if you are desperate to make a play right now, they're forcing you to make a play that does not statistically benefit you 100%. Okay? So if you wait for a green chance to hit, though, you can raise those odds up. So anyway, Goblins, Steele, and Freddie Peralta are fantastic choices. All right, let's move on. MLB first inning. We don't have any solid options on MLB first inning right now. A bunch of red. MLB fantasy, we've been doing fantastic with the batter fantasy score. Cody Bellinger under 7 at minus 1.5 would be your absolute best bet. Other sportsbooks have this line at 5.5. All right, so grab the under there. WNBA, nothing crazy. I mean, the best odds we have is minus 133 on Prizepicks right now. So again, they don't have a lot of value right now on Prizepicks for anything. BetMGM, no. Let's see. Dabble. Nothing over on Dabble. Fliff has some good ones. Arik, under 4.5 rebounds at minus 149. Jonquel Jones, over 3.5 assists at minus 149. So some decent options on the board for sure over on Fliff. Nothing for PGA at the moment. For MMA, we have Edmond under 33.5 significant strikes at a minus 2.67. Other sportsbooks are at 30.83 on his significant strikes. So take the under there. Angela Hill over 70.5 significant strikes at 1.33. Other sportsbooks are at 71.83. So a few decent options there for MMA. Over at Better Picks, anything got like a big differential? You've got some good ones over on Underdog. Some 4 differentials that you could take advantage of. But nothing too crazy. Moving on to tennis, you have Diego under 22.5 total games at a minus 0.5. Marina over 21.5 at a 0.5. And then Radu under 22.5 at a minus 0.5. So some tight lines, but you could take those nonetheless. Nothing for Call of Duty. Nothing for League of Legends at the moment. For CS2, we have Hobbit plus Laddie KK. Now, one thing we have been absolutely feasting on with esports, as you know, our tools already feast on the regular props, but these combo props have been fantastic. These combo props have absolutely been eating. So take advantage of everything at Props Made Easy, man. Hobbit plus Laddie KK, under 66 first 2 map kills combo. These two are averaging 63.5 on other sportsbooks. That's a minus 2.5 sportsbook differential. And then Forrester plus Travis, under 60 first 2 map kill combo at a minus 2. So grab the under on both of those plays right there. The fantastic options. And then last but not least for Valorant, you got one really good play. ZMJ KK plus Chichu plus Nobody. Over 89.5 first 2 map kills combo at a 3 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks are at 92.5 on these guys. So take the value and grab the over on the 89.5. And that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Remember what the name of the game is, baby. Oh, look. We got a good Prizepicks play that popped in. 52.98, almost green. Minus 155 highest odds. Minus 138 PME consensus. Projection 1.66. We like the over 1.5 walks on Patrick Corbin today. All right. Thank y'all for joining me. Remember, the name of the game is profit. Take advantage that you have a literal goblin ranking tool. Take advantage of these plays and get them quick because our 2 favorite goblins are already gone. Okay, so if you want to play these least risky plays, or you want to pair one of these goblins up with a regular play when it's a nice green probability, just play with your strategy. I've told y'all different strategies over the years so many different times. Lock in, get better, try to, utilize the best tools that you have available to you for the best price, propsmadeeasy.com, and get to this money, baby. Let's get it. Thank y'all for joining me as always, and I'm out. Peace.